Hi there, I'm Miss Carly from Creative World Art Center. Usually we come into your classrooms and make an art project. But since we're all at home, I'm coming to you from my home and we're going to make a project together. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a little booklet out of one piece of paper. And I'm also going to show you guys how to make an easy, fun character out of a thumbprint and some extra drawing materials. So this is my example of my storybook. Thumbelina goes for a stroll. Here she is riding her bike up the hill. Oh! She dropped into the ocean. Oh dear! Oh dear! And there you have it. Thumbelina has turned into a fish. Let's get started. So we're going to be needing one piece of printer paper today, or any kind of rectangular paper you might have around. And you're also going to need a pair of scissors. Some markers, you can have those ready right now. But if you don't have markers on hand, you can always just grab a regular pencil if you have one, any kind of other writing, coloring materials to draw with. So now I'm going to show you how to fold up your booklet. We're going to be first folding our paper hot dog style, which is up like this. Press it down real good. Then we're going to be folding it in half again this way, making sure our corners line up really nice. And press down. Alright, so now we're going to open it up and we're going to be making a fold with this flap into the center line. Then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So we're going to take this flap and fold to the center. So now it looks like barn doors. Pew, pew. All right, and then we're gonna open the whole thing up all the way. And we're gonna be folding hamburger style this way. Now, I want you guys to notice you have a folded edge and you have an open edge where the flaps can open. We're gonna be cutting from the folded edge along this line to the center. I'm going to draw a guideline so you guys can see that a little better. Right here from the folded edge to the center. Alright, so get your scissors and we're going to cut. Just to there. And that's the only time we're going to need scissors today. Alright, now we're going to open the whole thing up and I'm going to fold it hot dog style in half. And then I'm going to take the edges, holding on to the edges. I'm going to push into the center so I start to see this diamond shape form. And I'm going to keep pushing and pushing until I get a T. And then I can wrap the pages around each other to make the booklet. So now I have all of my pages and I just have to press down really good. And there you go. You got your booklet. All right. So next, I'm going to show you guys how to make your thumbprint character. But before we start doing that, we want to think a little bit about what this story can be and how we can fill in the pages. Something else you can do before you start your booklet, you can have a scratch piece of paper. This is for testing markers on if you need. And also, you can make a little quick sketch planning out each page and how you want it to look. So let's get started making our thumbprint character. Go ahead and grab whatever color you want to start with to make your main character. I'm going to pick red. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color my whole thumb point red. Really good, get a lot of ink on there. and we're gonna figure out how we want our character to be placed on our page. Do we want them to be down below, coming into the scene, going out of the scene, up in the sky? I'm gonna go ahead and put my character down here and press down really hard so I can transfer that ink onto the page. Boom! Got a nice thumbprint. Okay. Something to notice is that your fingers are going to get a little dirty, so you want to use washable markers, not Sharpies. All right, so now I have a body for my character, and I can start adding appendages and extra things onto them. You want to start thinking about who is your character. I like to think of these questions when I'm coming up with a story. Who is my character? Where do they live? And what are they doing? These will give you some ideas for how to get your story going. So now I can add different appendages onto this character. This can be the body of the character, it could be the hair of the character, however you want it to look. I'm going to go ahead and use this as the body, and it's going to be a dog character. So I'm going to find a darker colored marker to draw on top of this and make some different attributes for my character. All right, and we're just going to use another darker color so that it will show up against our thumbprint and add the extra details they're going to need. So if this is a dog, I want some floppy ears. I'm going to have some eyes that can just be dots. Make a snout for my dog with a nice big nose. All right, and then I'm going to have them sitting nicely for our first scene. And their tail sticking out. Okay, so you can see I just added with really simple lines all the details I need to show my readers that this is my dog character. So as you can see, you can keep it really simple when you're creating your cartoon characters, and it's going to look really cute and fun. Now I can come up with another character to go along with this dog. So I'm going to use a different finger and a different color marker and go ahead and color my next finger I want to use. Color that up really good. Okay. And let's see, this character can maybe be a bird. So I'm going to place it this way, up a little bit higher than my dog. Press down really good. Bam. Now I have a body that I can start drawing the bird on. Okay, so I'm going to get another darker color again. Maybe we'll switch it up to this dark brown. All right, so I'm going to have my wings. Flying is going to be flying. Little legs sticking down. Okay, maybe like he's going to land on top of the dog. That could be what happens next. And I'll add a head onto this bird's body, give it a beak. Maybe a nice big eye. All right, so now I have two characters in my scene, and that's really all you need to get a story started. But where are they gonna be? I think I'm gonna have the setting of the story start at the beach. So I'm gonna use some colored pencils this time instead of markers to go ahead and draw around the characters and fill in the background where they are. All right, so I'm gonna get some sand down here. Just color that around. And maybe you can see that the sand is going back behind the dog. Okay. And I can have the water, the tides coming up right here with some lines. And then my horizon back there. I'm starting to think maybe these characters are going to be starting out on a journey to find their lost friend, the sea turtle. All right, and then we can have some sky. It's going to be a nice sunny day. Right? So very simple. We can add in our setting right behind our characters, and we can keep going. So now I have the first page of my booklet done, and I'm ready to keep cooking with my story and figure out what's gonna happen next in the rest of my pages. Another option for you is to make your booklet into a comic. So you can add panels into the pages, and it can turn into a comic book. So thank you so much for joining in our project today. I hope you had a good time making your storybook and want to make a lot more. I'd love to see your projects, so you guys can take a picture and send it in an email to us. If you want to participate in more of our art classes, you can sign up for live online classes at cw-arts.org. Thank you so much again for joining us today. We hope to see you again soon.